So the winds are relatively stable. Okay? What I mean by that you just told you about the North Atlantic Oscillation, but this oscillation does not dramatically change the general patterns of winds over the North Atlantic. So we have a stable situation. We have westerlies most of the time, are, on average, we always have westerlies, and we have trade winds near the equator. So what happens is that this wind forcing creates very robust gyres in the ocean. And you learned all about gyres already. So I said subtropical gyres. There is no surprise for you, isn't it? So just a quick reminder that the wind-driven circulation comprises horizontal flows that are the strongest near the surface and then disappear at a depth of 1 to 2 kilometers. Okay, we have subtropical gyres and we have a subpolar gyre in the North Atlantic. Okay? In addition to that, we have, or part of these gyres are western boundary currents. Here we have the Gulf Stream, which is one of the most popular or best researched features, the Gulf Stream. And here we already see one dramatic difference if you compare the circulation with that you see in the North Pacific. The Gulf Stream actually connects to the North Atlantic current and spreads into the Nordic seas and ends up in the Arctic. That's significantly different from the Kuroshio-Oyashi, which do not have this northward spreading feature. It's a very important feature, and it's also very important to understand longer term climatic feedback mechanisms in the North Atlantic, because there's a heat transport that goes northward. Also, by the way, this explains why northwestern Europe is on average 7 degrees warmer compared to the same latitudes in North America, because of that heat transport by oceanic. So what else is there? Okay, subpolar gyre is the one that has the East Greenland current in there. Okay, near the equator it gets again a little complex. So you have a countercurrent system there. They're indirectly created by the wind. You have countercurrents. And okay, just mentioning, because I mentioned them before, in the South Atlantic you have these fronts. You have a subtropical front, subantarctic front, and the polar front. And these are actually branches of the circumpolar. There are branches of circumpolar. The subtropical gyre in the southern hemisphere has the Brazil current. We look at the Brazil current later on. And what's also now shown here are the important upwellings. The key ones, the year-round upwelling system, the Canary current, Portugal current upwelling system, and the Benguela current upwelling system itself. In addition to that, there are other upwelling regions that I will also mention. Okay? Other upwelling regions, as you will see. So, all right. So that's the first bit of